Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "He who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself does not become one." There is a seductive peril in battling darkness. At first, we believe ourselves to be champions of the light, armed with righteous conviction, certain that our cause is just. But the war against darkness is never without consequence. As Friedrich Nietzsche warned, the abyss does not need to chase us. It waits. It does not need to fight us. It watches. It studies our rage, our fervor, our determination. And in the end, it does not have to pull us in. We step willingly, convinced that our descent is still part of the fight. History is littered with those who swore to vanquish evil, only to become its latest incarnation. Revolutionaries who decried tyranny, only to build empires of their own. Leaders who promised liberation, only to forge new chains. The hunger for justice can become insatiable. The line between retribution and cruelty blurred beyond recognition. The longer we grip the blade of vengeance, the more it carves into us, until all that remains is the reflection of the very enemy we once swore to destroy. Power is intoxicating. Even those who seek it for good intentions can be changed by it. The more control we gain, the more we justify our actions, no matter how ruthless. We begin by defending ourselves, then avenging our wounds, and finally exacting punishment for imagined slights. But power is never satisfied. It demands more of us, whispers that we must go further, that we must ensure our dominance lest we fall back into weakness. It starts subtly, small compromises, minor acts of aggression, justifications wrapped in self-righteousness. And then, one day, we look in the mirror and see the very thing we swore to destroy staring back at us. We speak of justice, but our hands are stained. We dream of peace, but our hearts are restless. We tell ourselves that the end justifies the means, that we are different from those who came before us. But does it matter if the monster we fight wears our own face? If we reshape the world in our image, only to find that image distorted, corrupted, no different from the darkness we swore to vanquish? So, how do we fight without losing ourselves? How do we stand against cruelty without becoming cruel? The answer lies in self-awareness. The greatest strength is not in how fiercely we fight, but in how well we understand ourselves. It is in resisting the temptation to become what we hate. It is in learning when to let go, when to step back, when to fight with wisdom instead of blind rage. True power is restraint. True strength is knowing when to stop, to walk through the fire and emerge without being consumed, to resist the pull of the abyss and remain human. This is the battle most never win, not against others, but against themselves. But this battle is not easy. The world rewards dominance, praises the ruthless, and often mistakes kindness for weakness. The temptation to retaliate, to prove one's strength through force, is ever present. But true mastery is in holding one's ground without losing one's soul. It is in knowing that the greatest warriors do not seek war, that the most powerful do not seek control, and that true justice is never driven by hatred. So, when you face the monsters of the world, remember this. The greatest victory is not in destroying them, it is in refusing to become one of them.